Sometimes I hear some personal trainers say that they don't need a website in 2022, that it is enough to either respond to these clients on the networks or just create a sales funnel. And I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because today it's even more important. It's your website that should be at the center of all your acquisition, whether it's via organic marketing or paid marketing. In this video, I'm going to share with you some tips on how to create a website and structure it properly in just a few days without having to spend thousands of dollars on it. Before you build a website, you need to know why you need it. I'm not telling you anything new if I tell you that today everything is done via the web on social networks for personal trainers. The first advantage of a website is that you can display and promote the services that you offer. The thing is that if you want to convert new clients for your coaching, they need to know who you are and what you have to offer them. Yeah, but then my pics on the social networks are enough, right? Well, not really. Not really, because if we take the example of Instagram, 90% of the content on your feed must be dedicated to providing value. If it's well applied, there are very few times when you really talk about what you propose. On our website, you can really promote your different offers. Then the second advantage of our website is that it will allow you to sell your coaching without adding extra work time. Oh well, I clearly don't need a website to do that. I just need to sell my coaching through DMs. Sure, you're right, you can sell your coaching through DMs, but is it the best experience you can provide to your clients? And is it the most productive thing for you to do? The answer is obviously no. As a fitness trainer, you have a lot of things to do during the day. You can't afford to manage the sale of your programs using DMs. Especially since if you only sell your training via DM, you will have to answer a lot of questions that will never have been asked if you had a website. The advantage of our website is that you will be able to promote what you offer, describe all the services, and show your prices. Clients will then be able to decide for themselves if they want to proceed with you or not, based on all the information that they will have. This will allow you to do several things. Not have to constantly repeat yourself, not having to get into price negotiations, not having to send a payment link and double check everything, not to have to engage in conversation that will end up with it's too expensive after all, to spend time only with those who have paid. And by the way, when it comes to prices, always show them. It will save you a lot of time. The third advantage of having a website as a personal trainer is that it will make you look more professional. Oh, because now we judge the professionalism of a trainer by that? No, and you know it's not. But the first impression of our clients is very important because it is often the last one. Of course, there are some very good trainers who are not even on social networks and who do not have a website. That's not the point here. If tomorrow a potential client has the opportunity to choose between two coaches who can help him with his goal, he will certainly take the one who seems the most professional. And having a website makes you more professional. The fourth advantage I would like to share with you about having a website as a personal trainer is that it will allow you to acquire new clients. How will that help me get new clients? Yes, the one that I send to it through my own social network. No, it will bring you new one, and that thanks to SEO. When you have a website, it is referenced on Google by the keywords you use on your pages. If you want us to make a video on SEO for personal trainers, feel free to tell me in the comments below. These clients will find you through a Google search and may come across your main page or a blog post if you decide to start a blog as a personal trainer, which I highly recommend you to do. Now that you know some of the benefits that our website can bring, I will be able to share some tips for creating your own. Before you start building a website, you need a domain name. A domain name, to put it simply, is the equivalent of your postal address but on the internet. Luckily for us, having a domain name is not very expensive since it costs only $10 per year. You can buy your domain name on many sites like Ionos or GoDaddy. For your domain name, go for the simplest. You can use your first name and add trainer or coaching. If we take our mascot Gymkee for example, we can create a domain name like this, dwaynecoaching.com. Don't complicate your domain name and try to write it as simply as possible to avoid any confusion for your potential clients. Once you have purchased your domain name, you can start looking for the best platform to host your website. Today there are a ton of tools that will allow you to create your website quite easily without having to write a single line of code. There are 3 of them that I can recommend you: Webflow, Wix, and WordPress. All the 3 have their pros and cons. To help you make your choice, I will rate these 3 tools on 3 key points: the ease of use, the ability to customize, and of course the price. This will give us an average to help you choose the tool that suits you the best. To start, let's talk about the boss: WordPress. WordPress runs 43% of the internet. That's how much it is used. It's an ultra powerful website builder, maybe too powerful for some. The cool thing about WordPress is that you will have a lot of content that has been created to allow you to manage your website as easily as possible. The not so cool thing is that all the work that goes into getting the website online and all the hassle of plugins. For the ease of use of WordPress, I will give it a 5 on 10. In fact, you just have to work hard and watch some tutorials to start using it correctly. For the ability to customize, I will give it a 7 on 10. It's not great if you only use WordPress. There are a lot of themes, but you will be very limited with the basic templates. What makes up for it are the various tools like Elementor that will allow you to customize your pages on WordPress. Concerning the price, it's an 8 on 10. The WordPress plan costs between $0 and $15 per month, but you will also have to add some plugins to have an optimized site and potentially add fees to customize it with tools like Elementor. This gives us a total score of 7 on 10 for WordPress. The second platform that you can use is Wix. By the way, they are doing a lot of ads right now and many trainers are already using it to create their website. The great things about Wix is that the website creator is quite simple to understand and use and will suit 90% of the personal trainers who want their website. For the ease of use, I will give it a big 9 on 10. Like WordPress, there are many tutorials on YouTube that will help you understand how to use it quickly. For customization, it's also pretty cool, and Wix deserves a good 7 on 10. The thing is that there are a lot of templates at your disposal to create your website, but once again, you will quickly be limited if you don't want to have the same website as absolutely all the fitness trainers who use this tool. About the price is 7 on 10 simply because the other platforms are cheaper. Wix is also very cheap as it goes from $6 per month to $34 per month for the plans. This gives us a total score of 8 on 10 for Wix. The third and last platform that you can use to create your website as a personal trainer is Webflow. Webflow is a bit special. It's my favorite platform and yet I can't recommend it to all trainers. You need to be willing to manage your website entirely to be able to use it. Regarding the simplicity of use, if I put myself in the shoes of a personal trainer, it's a 6 on 10. You have to spend a few hours watching the different tutorials proposed by the Webflow team, which are incredible and ultra pleasant to watch before being able to use it correctly. However, once you understand how it works, it's a good 8 on 10. Then, regarding the customization, it's a 10 on 10. A 10 on 10 because by default on Webflow, you can absolutely do everything. The structure of the tool allows you to create sites as you want and to use template. One of the craziest features of Webflow is the clone function, which allows you to clone a website created by another member of the community and add a blocks of his sites to recover the whole website to customize it to your brand. In terms of prices, Webflow is the best value for money in terms of the features you will have. Putting a website online will cost you around $10 per month. It deserves a big 9 on 10. This gives us a total score of 8 on 10. You now have all the information on the platform I recommend you. It's up to you to try them and make your choice according to your needs. Once you have chosen the platform, all you have to do is connect the domain name you have purchased to it. The best structure for your website. Once you have connected your domain name, you can start structuring your website. Don't fall into the trap of I need to have 42 pages on my website. It is useless. As a reminder, your website is there to help you convert new clients for your coaching and it should be straight to the point. The best structure for your website should look like this. The first section, also called the header, which will have the role of highlighting your tagline, your catchphrase in which you will highlight the benefits of taking a coaching or program with you. On top of these elements, you will need to add a call to action button like start my transformation. It's important not to just put a call to action like take coaching. In the call to action, you need to highlight the benefit of fitness coaching. This second section should highlight your coaching method. Earlier, you shared the benefits of taking coaching with you. In this second section, you will be able to share how you will go about getting those results. When I say share your coaching method, you don't need to write hundreds of lines to share it. If you offer fitness coaching, nutrition coaching and mental coaching, you only need to make a small section for each of them, explaining in a few lines how it works. Then in the third section, you will be able to show the result that you have achieved with the same coaching method. You will put there the reviews of your clients, the progress graphs and the progress pictures. If you have a specific target, you can only put people who correspond to your target. If you are targeting different people, don't hesitate to vary the example so you can put forward. And what if my clients don't want me to post their pics? That's a good question. It is possible that your clients do not want you to post their body on the internet and this is totally understandable. Now it's up to you to reassure them. You can tell them that you will only put their names or that their faces will be blurred, or that they will not even be visible. Okay, so what if I'm just starting out and I don't necessarily have results to show? And that's another very good question. In this situation, you will simply put recent reviews that your customers may have shared with you, or you can ask for a video from those you follow while waiting for result picks. For the next section, the fourth section, you are going to highlight the different offers that you propose by displaying your prices correctly. If you have 3 different packages for your coaching, this is why you will list them. Also, I really recommend you that you show your prices, even if they are high. It's much better. It will save you from getting questions about the pricing, and it will filter out potential clients who can afford your coaching. Finally, the first and last section should be dedicated to your presentation. Many trainers make the mistake of introducing themselves first. This is not the best thing to do. I understand why this is done, but potential clients want to know what's in it for them before they know who is behind it. Once you have introduced yourself, you can add a bonus section that I recommend. You can add a 6th section dedicated to frequently asked questions and FAQ section. In this section, you will be able to list all the answers that comes up most often and answer them once and for all to save you a lot of time. That's it for this video on what you need to know to create your own website as a personal trainer. It's great to have a website as a personal trainer, but it's even better when you can get paid directly with it. I show you how to get paid online in this video.